The Creation Museum's message is all about creation from the biblical perspective. In the next few minutes, we are going to look at how the museum presents this message in the form of art and graphics. The Creation Museum combines entertainment and the rather controversial message of how and why human beings exist in and inhabit the earth. That and our interactions with the rest of life on earth. Did life on earth evolve over millions of years, or did a supreme being actually create and place every living thing from microscopic organisms to the whales of the ocean and the elephants that roam the tropics? Were they all molded and created with clay, or were they spoken into being miraculously? High-density screens, animatronics, short interactive films. It is the perfect blend of the arts and technology. On this particular day, there is a line of people that's a couple hundred yards long, so keep that in mind and get in early. Parking is paid for. After you go through the entrance, there is a rather elaborate set of guidance, and you can also sign up for a guided tour. The entrance is quite clearly marked, and there are a couple of cafes and restaurants within the museum for refreshments and snacks. The introductory message here appears to be the peaceful coexistence of man and dinosaurs. Whether it's fact or fiction is up to you. You decide. And so we straight away go into the core biblical concepts of creation, the flood, Noah's Ark, and all the consequential events that followed. All this is presented graphically on posters on the wall. The presentation is very academic, with side-by-side comparisons, but the sources are not cited, and I don't know if any of these are factual or not. So it's up to you to interpret them as you see fit. An explanation of prehistoric fossils that have been unearthed in recent years. The concept of species is carefully replaced with the concept of kind. This is a religious presentation at the core of it, so that kind of makes sense, really, if you think about it. Did human beings evolve from apes? That is a question that has baffled, and one that has been explored by scholars of some repute, and so I will merely observe these diagrams, pictures, and graphical presentations and let you decide for yourself. Of course, the view here is that the Bible is divinely inspired, it is authoritative, it is without error, and is in fact the factual word of God. Here is a presentation of the books of the Bible as a periodic table, which is about an apt representation of the word periodic as any I've ever encountered. God created two, male and female of every kind. This forms the basis of the creation story, and while that concept doesn't quite account for the billions of microscopic organisms that are single-celled, it is very well represented here. After God created everything, He found it perfect. That was until the first couple met Iblis, the serpent, who tricked them into disobeying God, and thereafter they were cast away from the Garden of Eden to live a life of hardship. The man has to toil the land. The woman has to undergo painful labor. There is crime and suffering everywhere. That is the punishment for disobedience according to the book of Genesis, and it marks events, at least the beginning of events that eventually culminate in the Great Flood. As you are probably beginning to notice, this is not primarily about creation. While it does start with creation, it moves on swiftly to sin and, as you're about to see, consequences of sin, the concept of redemption. There is an elaborate display of insects and butterflies in particular, so when you do come here, do not forget to check it out. You might get over your fear of spiders. On your way out, the bookstore has a wide selection of books and topics ranging from creation to homeschooling. I found it rather interesting, so stop by and check it out. There is a very nice garden that you can walk through and quietly contemplate what you have just seen. Did dinosaurs exist, or are they a work of fiction? This certainly does not settle the evolution versus creation debate. The museum, of course, holds the view that all life came from creation. And in that aspect, it is not a museum at all in the traditional sense of the word. There are no artifacts or fossils here unless I somehow missed them. If I did, please do let me know in the comments below.